Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video what we're going to talk about is how to make passive income while traveling. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you stick around and let's cue the intro. So if you're new to this channel is about how to make money online and how to create a passive income for yourself. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you absolutely smash that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every single time I put a video out, which is every single day. So with that being said, let's get right into the video and how you can make passive income while traveling. So the very first thing that you need to do is you actually need to learn a skill that doesn't trade time for money. That's very important, and I'm actually going to record my screen right now to actually get to see you, to actually get to visualize it. So stick with me and let's get right into the next part. Okay, so we're back into my computer. So you need to learn a skill that doesn't trade time for money. So let me explain that. You know, most people, when they work at a job, they trade time for money. Well, that's almost 100%, almost only if you're like a day trader or if you work in real estate or something like that. But most people, when they go to a job, they trade time for money. So if you go to McDonald's and work there, for example, you will make the burgers and the fries or whatever. And you work there, and no matter how many you do, you will still get paid the same amount of money unless you go up the ladder. So that's most jobs. But what you want to do instead is you want to learn something that doesn't trade time for money. So maybe if, for example, you're making YouTube videos, this is the example that I really like to use, is that people will watch your YouTube videos no matter how it will take you the same effort basically if like 2 people watch it or 10 million people watch it. It's the exact same amount of effort that is going to take you to actually do these YouTube videos, and it's the same thing that's going to allow you to make a lot of money or not. So you will have to learn, for example, marketing and all that great stuff, so that you can actually not stop trading your time for money, because that is going to stop you from traveling or doing whatever you want, because it's not only traveling, but it can be anything that you actually want. But instead of that, you can just work, because you will have to work when you're away, but it doesn't matter how long you work, you will still make a lot more money, because it doesn't matter if you stop for a bit, and you don't have to get stressed out, because if you don't go to your job, you will get fired. But with that, instead what you do is you are just going to get something that's going to get to stay there for a long time. So maybe it's going to be a YouTube channel with affiliate marketing, which I won't go into, but this is one of the great ways to do this. If you have an online store, it won't work that way, because you will have to fulfill orders and all these things that come into play. So affiliate marketing is a great way. Maybe you're going to get very good at Facebook ads or YouTube ads or something like that. All these, you just have to think about, if I go away for a week, will it still be around, and will I still be able to make some money? That's basically something that you have to think about. It's just a real mindset shift that's very important to actually make some money. So that's the very first thing, is you really need to learn a skill that doesn't trade time for money, and that's going to be a great way to stop being stressed about money all the time. And that doesn't come overnight. You will have to learn that, but that is a great way to do it. So the next thing is you want to stick to it, because as I said, learning that skill might take you a little bit of time. It's not something that just comes easy, and it's not something that is going to work overnight. You will have to put in the effort. At the beginning, you're probably not going to make any money at all, and that's why most people actually never make any money online, because they don't stick to it. You really want to make sure that you stick to it. If you don't do that, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to make any money, because most of the people, they quit at the beginning where they're struggling, they're not making any money or very little money or not as much money as they thought they were going to make. And that's the reason why most people are not actually making some money. So you want to learn that skill, actually implement it, but then you want to stick to it for a very long period of time, because before you can actually start traveling the world or doing whatever you want, because at the beginning it's hustle, and that's just the way it is. After a while, yes, you can relax a bit more, and you know how to do it. You have an audience, you have customers, you have your email list, and all these things that come into play. But when you're starting from scratch, you are going to get a lot less money than other people, or than people that actually have been in the game for a long time. So with that being said, that's the second step, but it's probably the most important one, because so many people don't actually stick to it. So the next thing is actually focusing on what successful people are doing, not what they say. Because so many people, I've touched on this before, so many people on YouTube are talking about the quick ways to make money and how you can make money really fast and all that stuff. Or maybe they're talking about how to grow a Shopify store or something like that. But what these people are not telling you is that that's not the way they're making money. They are talking about how to build a Shopify store, and they probably made some money with that in the beginning, and you could absolutely do that. Shopify actually, is a good way to make money. I've done that in the past, and there are some things that are not so good about that, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. But what those people are doing is they're actually making some money from affiliate products, from courses, from all that stuff that they know about, and that's how they're actually making some money. So instead of listening to what they're doing, actually look at what they're doing instead, and that's the way that they're actually making some money. People are teaching so many ways, like quick ways to make money online, but those people probably actually just test these ways, but they don't actually make their real money that way. They instead make some money by affiliate products most of the time, but also courses and other things like that. So that's something that's very important, is that it's something that took me a long time to realize, is that what people are doing is not necessarily what they're saying that they are doing. So this was my video for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you absolutely smash that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, so that way you get notified every single time I put a video out, which is every single day. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.